Previously on Project Z.
It's called the Browning Rule is now in effect. The entire lake is open. Meet back at ramp at 4 o'clock.
Oh.
A new twist to Challenge 3. The Browning Rule has changed the game.
Diesel minnow.
Find out how it will all end in this, the final episode of Project Z. 3 pros, 3 days, 3 challenges. What happens when 3 of the world's best bass pros go head-to-head on Lake Guntersville, big bass mecca and site of the 2014 Bassmaster Classic, with no practice time and a limited tackle arsenal? Faced with numerous obstacles, 75 miles of river, 69,000 acres of fishable water, and only 15 hours to break it all down with Z-Man baits.
All metal.
This is Project Z.
May have to go back to where we caught them on day 1, folks. I like that rule. 4 3-pounders may seal this deal. We're gonna take a little ride, probably a 15-minute ride down the lake. The biggest risk that I can see is going all the way down there. It's a very, very short, one little stretch of bank. You gotta roll the dice, and I've got more confidence in that 100 yards down there than I do any place else right now, so all I know to do is go.
So we're fishing till 4 instead of 2 now, because Browning can't catch any apparently. But when lake is opened up, I think we can go anywhere we want. Change things. That gives us a lot of time and a lot more water we can go fish. Might need to run down the lake to where I caught those first couple 5-pounder, first 5-pounders the first day. Caught 2 of them on one little stretch there. Man, there's a lot of places I think I'd like to go now. I'd like to go back up there though too. I should text Browning, you better hurry up and catch one. I'm not staying out here all night. Think how bad he's gonna feel if he doesn't catch one by 4 now. Get in his head a little bit, see if we can get him to catch less. I think Browning must be running down the lake. I bet he's full bore to where he caught the 7 the first day. We're going though. Yeah.
With the entire lake now open to fish, Stephen and Luke have both decided to move back to familiar water. Meanwhile, David is just looking to get a bite.
There's a fish right there. And another fish. God. Oh, he come off. Darn it.
Stephen Browning rule has changed things here. Now we're fishing till 4 instead of 2, and the whole lake's open. So I ran back down, back to where the first day I caught 2 5-pounders along this stretch.
A little better fish.
See if I could duplicate that, see if I could get another 5-pounder here or 2 or whatever, you know. Just felt like I was in a position to run down here and possibly get a big bite that could change my day for me. So we're back giving it a hard time right now.
Stephen is hopeful that his day 1 spot will hold up and produce the bites he needs.
What if it all worked out? Wouldn't it be? I mean, if it all worked out. There he is. Boy, I wish it was a bass. I'm gonna tell you, no, it's a drum. God dog it. Dang it, man. God, what a drum. Look at that. You Gasper go. Son of a gun here. Look at that dude. I'm going to count that one as a catch. On the turbo crawl. Turbo crawl. Now I'm going to go do a little fatties. Let's see what the fatties will do. Boy, wouldn't you like to get that dude on this thing? I'll let you help me reel him in.
I'm getting a little bored. This time I better screw with Walker again. Maybe Browning too. I think we're gonna take a picture of this fish. Nobody's catching much. Tough. Take a picture of this fish we got in the live well. Tell them I got another one. And tell them this is easy out here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. We'll send it to Browning too, see if we can make him feel any worse. So we got another, it's easy, picture of me with one on the live well. I'm sure they'll love to see that when they're not catching anything. Oh!
Stephen continues working his day one stretch of bank in the hopes of boating his first keeper.
There he is. You jackwagon. Come on, big guy. Luke and David. Oh, looky there. Got another, it's easy. That Luke, isn't he funny? Ha ha. Dang, it looks like a pretty good one. What a jackwagon that Luke is. Rubbing it in's all he's doing. Rubbing it in. It's never easy. It's easy. It's easy, you know, when you got it rolling, but you know, when you're just fighting, it's hard. It's never easy when you're fighting it. But it's easy when you just kind of let everything unfold. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. Here's one. If I can get him out of there. Oh, come on, I lost him. The object is just to catch a fish on 4 baits, and I lose him. You gotta be kidding me. Doesn't help when your counterparts over there, you know, sending you pictures of freaking 3.5, 4 pounders, and here you are just struggling.
Stay or go. It's decision time for Luke.
All right, let's get out of here. This was a bad idea coming down here, apparently.
Here you go, here you go, here you go. Take that, Luke Clausen. I mean, you know, you feel like you're at least around some in here. I mean, seriously, there ought to be something. There ought to be a bass on that brush pile right there. Look at that. Calling your shots, Jack. Uh-oh, not a baby. Oh, girl. Easy, don't you do it, don't you do it. Get some of this stuff out of my way. I hadn't caught one in so long. Look at that. Come on, get away. Quick, come on. Whoa! We do know how to catch one, don't we? Good night. See ya. I'm just gonna rig my worm back up. Tear it up.
Stephen is finally on the board with a solid 2.5 pounder. After leaving his day one spot, Luke returns to the site of his early morning success, the grass flats of South Saudi Creek, to throw a chatterbait and turbo craws combo.
That's a nice one there. Oh. Fatty. That one will weigh a little bit. Chatterbait, diesel minnow, does it again. God, look at that fish, how fat it is. Just out here gorging on shad. Thought he had him another shad coming by. 315. Almost a 4-pounder. Will help the cause a little.
Luke pads his lead with the 4th fish of the day. With less than an hour remaining, it appears he has this challenge in the bag. But then again,
You can tell these fish, I mean, they don't have a whole lot of fight in them. They're cold. Got incoming calls. I got people all over the world trying to call me, trying to get these dadgum Z-Man baits. Let me see. Did you say you needed some Elastec sent to you? And where? Australia? Yes, we can do that for you, sir. No problem. Isn't that crazy? That's true. We did get on the board. Whoop, whoop.
Stephen is known for his last-minute heroics.
Y'all come on and feed right quick for us this last little bit. There he is. Big, big, big. Look at him, big water in the. Look at there. Come on, making a last minute charge at him. Come on. This is how we're gonna do it right here. Watch this, folks. Get in the boat, Bobby. How about that? Another 3-pounder. Luke, I'm coming at you, baby. Coming at you. Doubt about it. There he is. Oh, didn't take it. Come on, you jackwagon. There he is. He's got it now. Biggin. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. I just had to force feed him. Come on. Oh, hey. Look at all that. You're supposed to be cold, Jack. Come here. Hello. Come here. Hey. Come here. That's getting it done right there. That is getting it done. Right there. I mean, I hear it ticking. I'll take that. Hey, if you're not using the Elastec, that's your fault. You mad at your money's all I can tell you.
Well, there he is.
In the end, Luke staved off Stephen's late charge, and David could never recover from his tackle sabotage, finishing without a keeper.
Another cold day, guys.
Yes, it was. Calm and cold and sunny.
You know, even though it's cold, I know we all caught a few fish. Wasn't as good as what we hoped for, but it was, you know, it's still Gunnersville. They have them, and you put the right bait in front of them at the right time, they'll feed.
Had a little bit more of a challenge than an average day of fishing because we had to catch them on 4 different kinds of baits.
Right.
You know, but that made it exciting too, and do something different to try. And it really shows you can catch them on about any kind of bait you pick up and throw, as long as it's the right style and throw it in the right place. And
I actually caught a fish, wasn't bass, on each category today.
Did you get a drum today?
I did get a drum.
Did you?
I
Nice.
sure did.
Those are
Sure
fun.
did.
Now, I could not catch a keeper. I just did not catch a keeper. But it's all about being in the right place at the right time, and I did neither today. So that's how it goes. But obviously, Luke, you caught some fish today.
Yeah, I think I had 11-7. I caught 5 fish all day, 1 short and 4 keepers. I really relied on the chatterbait and kept throwing it around. And
Did you?
know, you'd get around a fish and you'd catch one on it. I was able to get one on the worm in all my categories, so it all worked out.
Which trailer did you use on the chatterbait there?
Right, I used the diesel minnow, but I also used the turbo crawl.
Yeah.
And I think both of them seem to work just about as well. Both of them are soft enough, you can reel it really slow and they still work good. Have enough action, you're still going to get the bites.
Right. So you was using the chatterbait more along that grass lines then?
Yeah, those deeper grass lines out there, anywhere from 4 to 7 foot of water, winding it pretty slow down through there.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what's cool about a chatterbait is anytime you get around a grass lake, I mean, it works on all the lakes, but especially when you've got this milfoil hydrilla and that chatterbait, it's just hard to beat it.
Yeah, it's really underutilized in a lot of these lakes when it's this cold, though. That's something that works really good, but not that many people throw it. I don't know why, because everybody relies on a rattle trap or a jerkbait when it's cold, but really, I think the chatterbait's one of my favorite baits when it's water below 50.
And you catch big ones. I mean, you can catch a big one, and when the water temperature's below 50 on a chatterbait, normally, you know, you're gonna box them.
Oh,
I mean, you had 5 bites, you boxed 4 of them today, so that was that's pretty dang good for the conditions, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the challenge, man.
Yeah, it was a fun day. It's been a fun week.
It has been.
Yeah.
It has been. I say next year, warmer temps.
There you go.
Salt water.
Salt water.
That would be.
That'd be a good time, wouldn't it?
Let's go
I'm
eat a
looking forward to
cheeseburger.
next year. Yeah, let's get a
Enjoyed
cheeseburger.
it.
The chatterbait proved to be the Challenge 3 winning bait. Luke was able to take the day's top honors by pairing it with a diesel minnows or turbo craws and then fishing it slowly, ripping it out of the grass to generate all of his quality bites. A pattern very similar to the one Paul Mueller employed en route to a new Bassmaster Classic single-day 5-fish weight limit. With Project Z in the books, all 3 pros were able to capture a daily challenge thanks to the chatterbait and Elastec baits like diesel minnows, turbo and flapping craws, palmetto bugs, and fatties. The 10-time tough durability of Z-Man's Elastec lineup allowed each angler to focus on fishing and not rebaiting.
See, again, I'm not digging in my box trying to get me another trailer out. I'm ready to go fishing.
And the chatterbait's bulky, jig-like profile, spinnerbait-like flash, and erratic crankbait-like action proved irresistible to Guntersville's cold, lethargic bass.
We wanted the Project X. I'm doing Project X. That's Y and Z.
It'll be cool to see you on my back's looking good.
We'll be through with Project Z to be home for Christmas. Thank you.
This is Project Z.